Peace. Lovely world. Yo, check it. As I make it myself to the gym on my bike with my mocha in my cup, I'm thinking to myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since Sunday at like 7 p.m. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, damn, 7 years later, 7 years ago, I was eating between 21 to 28 meals a week, right? And that's not counting the smoothies, the protein shakes. That's not counting the munchies after smoking 3, 7, however many blunts I was smoking. 7 years later, here I am, smokeless, no weed for almost 3 years, coming up in February. Haven't smoked my Sunday cigar in like 2 weeks. And I'm eating from 21 to 28, probably over 30 meals a week, to now I maybe eat 6 meals at the most. Maybe 7 when I go the whole week without doing the Monday fast, without doing the Tuesday fast. So it's crazy how life changes, you know. We become like Paul in the Bible where he says, the things that I once loved, I now hate. And the things I once hated, I now love. And I guess that's where we got to get to, fam, in life. You know what I'm saying? Learn to just make those conscious adjustments by being more conscious and mindful of ourselves so that we can create the actual life and lifestyle that we really do want to live, in the kind of order and structure that will make sense to bring, you know, a lovely life, a lovely woman, and children into our life. Because as a man, we do need order, we do need structure, and the only way to achieve that kind of order and structure in our life is by discipline. Women aren't out here trying to bring men into their life, and men ain't really out here trying to go into women's life unless they're not doing the work. In reality, we men are the ones that bring, you know, a woman and then eventually a family into our life. And the only way to do that properly without us creating unnecessary stress for ourselves is by, you know, discipline, through the medium of discipline. The most unnatural act that we humans can create, the most unnatural act in nature, is the fact of discipline. Only through discipline can we create the order, the structure in our life that'll give our life a sort of lifestyle that is in accordance with the kind of life that we want to live and lead. But yo, it's a process, man. It's a process. There's a process to success, and it's going to take a lot of sucks, a lot of embracing the suck, a lot of overcoming a lot of suck, so that we can have that success that we truly desire in life. You know, that type of peace, that type of harmony, that type of serenity, that type of order and structure that allows us to travel, to have the kind of leisure that we want without feeling guilty for taking advantage of the leisure that we create, the leisure time that we create in our life. You know what I'm saying? To relax, to just be still, to just be silent. It's all key, and it's all a byproduct. It's all a byproduct of the process of success and the level of discipline and mindful attention that we give our life. The level of time, the energy, the attention, the mental space, and the material resources that we invest into our life, into our physical fitness, our mental fitness, our emotional fitness, so that our soul, you know, can be in a sense of peace and serenity. For us to, you know, when we're at play, we're at play. When we're at work, we can be at work. When we're with the family, we're with the family, not thinking about work. And when we're with work, we're not at work thinking about being with the family. We are where we are, taking full advantage and investing the absolute best of our mental space, our energy, our attention, and our time into whatever it is that we are doing at that moment in time. Our body is not somewhere and our body somewhere else. We are present. And that's what we want to get, family. That's what we want to get. But yeah, I was thinking about that as I was riding my bike. I was like, damn, I used to eat 21 to 28 meals a day. Here I am 7 years later. I'm only eating like 5 to 6 meals a week, or 21 to 28 meals a week. Here I am 7 years later eating 5 to 6 meals a week. And on those weeks where I allow myself that flexibility, I'm eating one meal every day. You know, I mainly eat every 24 hours. And this wasn't a plan. It just happened by design. by me just doing the things that were intuitively coming to me. You know what I'm saying? Like journaling, like meditating, like the grounding that I've been on now for 123 days consecutively without missing one. It's just things that, like, you know, if you write your goals down, if you get your ideas out of your mind and you write them down, you turn them into concrete goals that you're going to tackle at that point in time when it is necessary. Your intuition, the universe, God is going to communicate to you information that is going to require your time, your attention, your energy, and your mental space, as well as the material resources made available through the actions that you take. You know what I'm saying? It might require you to fast. It might require you to eat a little more, sleep a little less, sleep a little more, write, speak less or speak a little more. You know what I'm saying? But just wanted to come on and share that as we sipping on that wonderful concoction of earthly substances. You know what I'm saying? About to get this workout in. Didn't train yesterday because we fasted. We was literally on a dry fast for 24 hours before we took a sip of something around 8 or 9 p.m. last night. So it made more sense to just stay in the house and do some computer work than it was to come to the gym and make these gains. But I mean, the flow state can only be entered through discipline. You heard what I'm saying? Rising divine masculine. The flow state can only be entered through discipline. Only through the medium of discipline, only through the door of discipline can we enter that flow state where we're not even thinking about what we're doing. We're just in the midst of doing it. Kind of like in the middle of a fight. You know what I'm saying? You train consistently. You train how you fight so that, you know what I'm saying? When you're presented with the opportunity, you're not thinking. You're just bah, 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 wah, wah. You're flowing. We discipline the body so that it is not disobedient to the mind, just as we discipline the mind so that it can guide and direct our life according to what we need out of it. You get what I'm saying? We must discipline the body so that it is not disobedient to the mind, and we discipline our mind so that it can direct our life. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way to develop the soul. We develop the soul by disciplining and feeding the mind the proper nutrients and information that it needs. We discipline our emotions so that they don't cause us to act or react out of order. And we discipline the will by making ourselves do what is necessary. And in disciplining that trinity, the mind, the emotions, and the will, we cultivate the soul, and we make the soul better able to put into motion this body through the information that we receive from spirit, from source, from the cosmos, from infinite divine intelligence. You get what I'm saying? And that's the Trinity. Divine, infinite intelligence, source, the cosmos, universe, whatever we want to call it, God, Yah, Adonai, Yehovah, Yahweh, Jesus, boom, relates to the soul, the sun, the information that it also needs so that it can better direct the body. Now, if we are not mindful of the information that we consume through our visual cortex, through our ears, through our nose, where we smoke, where we breathe, through our taste buds, through our touch, through these 5 senses, then we can, disorientate the body, disorientate the soul, and we'll give in to the sensations and the pleasures that please the body, which can confuse the soul, which may cause it to, not listen as clearly or be able to as effectively follow the directions of source. But it all takes time. So therefore, be patient, be forgiving. Don't take things so personal that you fail to grow. Be impeccable with your word. Do your best, nothing more, nothing less, and make no assumptions. Those are the 4 agreements. You get what I'm saying? Acquire information that is useful, that it is effective, that you can be proactive, productive, and purposeful with in this human experience, so that, you waste as little time and you're more efficient as possible with whatever it is that you do in life. Because we can all procrastinate. You get what I'm saying? We're all slaves to procrastination, to wastefulness, to cutting ourselves short and not doing as much as we can do. You know what I'm saying? To being a little hateful, maybe not of others, maybe of ourselves, etc. To not using our words properly, our visions, etc., etc. All takes time. Take your time. Do the best that you can. Make it a goal to make measurable progress in reasonable time. But other than that, I'm out. I've been here long enough. Let me get this training done. You have a blessed Tuesday, 23rd day of January. One love. All right.